everyone. This is Mike Adams, the Health Ranger, and thank you for inviting me to speak at the Health Freedom Summit there in Naples, Florida in the year 2015. I want to thank Michael at Food and Thought for the invitation, and I've got something really amazing to share with you, even revolutionary. So thank you for taking the time to tune in. I'm filming this from a working plant laboratory. And what you see here, this is a fresh oregano, this is fresh lettuce, we have fresh basil and mint, and I've got beans sprouting over here, yes, in February, fresh beans sprouting. And what you are looking at here is actually the first glimpse of a revolutionary technology that we're giving away to the world as part of the core philosophy that I really believe in, which is the power of grassroots, decentralized revolutions to create a better world. And oh, and by the way, may the forks be with you. You have to, we have to bless each other with Star Wars slogans. But look, here's what's going on. I'm just 2 days away from announcing this technology, which is a low-tech, non-electric, revolutionary food production system for the world that we're giving away for free at foodrising.org. And I'd like to share with you what this is and why this matters and what this has to do with food freedom and health freedom and disease prevention and nutrition for the next generation and even the future of our world. Over the last couple of years, I've been really interested in food production technologies that could be decentralized. I studied hydroponics and aquaponics. I built systems. I hands-on installed systems. I maintained systems. I run an atomic spectrometry laboratory, and I did a lot of elemental analysis of plant foods and plant fertilizers and water quality, and really got into how to produce incredibly nutrient-rich foods, very high in trace minerals that you want, like zinc, while being simultaneously extremely low in toxic heavy metals such as lead. And there's quite a science to doing this, and I've really delved into this. But I was looking for really a holy grail, a way to teach people how to produce their own food with almost no effort and without using electricity in a way that could be used anywhere in the world, that didn't need complex parts, and that could be decentralized so that the big agricultural corporations could not control this technology. Because we know real revolutions that are good for humanity, that create a better future, happen through the grassroots, decentralized, the uprising of ideas. And that's why I call the website foodrising.org. This is really the uprising of decentralized grassroots, home-based, high nutrient density food production with almost no effort, using no electricity, using very low-tech technology that's also decentralized. So I was looking for ways to develop this technology and how to share it with the world. And it turns out that producing your own food is far simpler than we've all been told. We've been told that food production has to be complicated, that it has to involve all these chemicals and glyphosate and genetic engineering and pesticides and big fossil fuel burning farm machinery, and that it has to be done by these big global mega corporations in order to succeed, and that's how you feed the world. I'm here to tell you that's a big lie. You can feed the world with low-tech, decentralized, low-cost technology that is readily available right now, but no one, or almost no one, has ever talked about it. But it has existed for decades. This that you're looking at right here is the modern day rendition of a technology developed in Taiwan a couple of decades ago. And it's called non-circulating hydroponics, but it's based on a miracle of Mother Nature called root specialization. Now, let me just show you what I'm talking about. If I take these lettuce plants and I show you the roots, and what you have here is you have some roots that are immersed in a nutrient solution that's not circulating. There are no pumps, there are no metal components, there's no complexity, there's no circuit boards, there's no electricity. But these roots are immersed in a nutrient solution and they are uptaking the plant nutrients that you feed them through a gravity-fed water system with an automatic water leveling control system that again doesn't use any complex parts. And actually what I did is I created a way that you can 3D print this technology on your own 3D printer, and you can download the parts for free, and you can create your own 3D printing filament by using trash from landfill. So you can go out and you can collect water bottles and milk jugs and trash, just regular everyday plastic trash, and with a filament extruder you can extrude that into a filament that can be used in a 3D printer with the parts that we're providing at foodrising.org to print out the key components that control the automatic water level and flow control of this system that feeds plants and grows amazingly nutrient-dense lettuce without using electricity. You can turn trash into food. This is revolutionary. Now, just to finish this explanation though, not all of these roots are touching the water. Some of these roots, the upper roots, maybe you can see here, those are air diffusing roots. And they are specialized, they actually look different under a microscope. They're specialized to absorb the air, and they become air diffusers, whereas the bottom roots become water absorbers through capillary action. They absorb water, they absorb nutrients. This is a miracle. This is all provided by Mother Nature. Mother Nature, through root specialization, replaces the need for complex pumps and electronics. Once again, Mother Nature solves this problem, and the result is that you can grow amazing herbs and lettuce and strawberries and beans and tomatoes and even root vegetables. You can grow them for pennies on the dollar. So this bunch of lettuce right here, that, let's say, if you buy it certified organic in a grocery store, I don't know, it might be $4, it might be $3. Depends on the market, but you can grow it for about 10 cents. 10 cents. You can grow bins full of juicing vegetables, Swiss chard, mustard greens, spinach, cilantro, anything you want. You can grow it for about 10 cents a bunch. And all you need is sunlight and water, and you don't even need electricity. This is what I've been working on, and I decided early on to share this with the world for free. I am completely opposed to the corporate monopolization that we've witnessed in the agricultural industry, the biotech industry, the complete abandonment of ethics that we've seen there, the monopolization of processed food, the monopolization of the seed supply. These are extreme dangers to the future of humanity because they take away diversity in your food supply. They destroy food security. They destroy food redundancy. They create a less secure nation, and a nation that has lower nutrition and lower standards of health, essentially, which translate into higher healthcare costs and higher insurance costs for small businesses that hire people. I knew that to fight that model, not to fight it, to make it obsolete, to overthrow it with compassion and love and innovation, we needed to embrace a model that wasn't based on monopolization and profiteering. So the model that we're releasing this under, again at foodrising.org, is a model where we are openly sharing these ideas and these parts. These are some of the parts that I've designed in CAD software that are the 3D printable parts that control the water level in these bins. You can download these parts for free. I put them on the web under the Creative Commons licensing program, so anyone can share them, anyone can print them. You can even modify them if you want, make your own versions of them. I've designed these parts. And also on foodrising.org, I'm posting do-it-yourself videos to show you how to make these systems yourself. You can take almost any container and using these 3D printable parts and common objects such as a paperclip and a pencil eraser, and I'll explain how those work in a minute, but those are the key components here. Using common parts, you can create food production systems for very low cost, anywhere in the world, using almost any available container, including common buckets and pails and bins like this. We've done some interesting things. I've programmed computer-controlled CNC systems. Let me show you, to cut out the lids with precision. These are precision cut lid holes to hold, in this case, 2-inch net pots for growing lettuce. You can grow 9 bunches of lettuce in this one bin. And, you know, I did it with computer controlled precision. Actually, this is a reject because it scraped the top there. That's why it's sitting over here. But you can do it with a drill and a hole saw. I'm going to show you how to do that with free videos at foodrising.org. This isn't just about growing your own food more affordably. It's not just about self-reliance or food redundancy or the decentralization of food production in a free society. It's also about restoring food to what it's supposed to be, meaning the nutrient density of the foods are being restored through this system. As you know, a typical conventional corporate agriculture only adds N, P, and K back into the foods, only really 3 nutrients in the soil to grow what I call shadow foods. So they can have a head of lettuce in a grocery store that looks like that lettuce visually, but inside, if you do an atomic analysis or an elemental analysis, as I do in my lab, you'll see that many of the conventional store-bought produce is really shadow food. It's lacking the minerals that your body needs because it's not grown in soils that contain those minerals. Now, if you buy organic, of course, you know you're getting more minerals because organic agriculture and even, of course, permaculture, which is one of my favorite subjects, uses more holistic methods and has more minerals in the final product. And that's one more great reason to buy organic. So I'm inviting you to help be part of this revolution. You can go to foodrising.org right now, especially 2 days after you see this. We will have it fully launched. You'll be able to download parts, watch the videos. But we're also donating 250 of these systems to schools across America. At least that's our goal. As of this filming, we have fundraising completed for about 170 systems. And we have donation requests for over 100 systems. But we're aiming for 250 systems to be donated all across America so that children can experience the joy of learning how to grow their own food and watching the miracles of Mother Nature unfold right before their very eyes with their own hands-on, hands-on the herbs. And look, this lettuce is going to seed right here. We're going to be able to harvest seeds from this lettuce, and we're going to be able to use this fresh oregano in our soup this evening. We're going to be able to juice this lettuce. And children can learn this through this system. The way to achieve victory for humanity, I believe, is not to fight the existing systems of corporate domination and control, but rather to make them obsolete, to make them irrelevant. And the way we do that is through innovations just like this that we give away for free. We encourage people to copy and share and spread the word. And we don't hold it back for monopolization or profiteering or to patent it and restrict it. Instead, we patent it to protect it so that the public can always have it, so no one else patents it and then tries to restrict it. We patent it for the public good and then put it out there under a Creative Commons license. And you are invited to help share in this, and I think that is probably the most important message that I could share with you today at this Health Freedom Summit. So that's the summary of what I'm working on. I've been working on it for many, many months, and it's all being released at foodrising.org. I'm humbled by your interest in this project and your willingness to help share this project. I invite you to learn about this low-tech technology to grow plants yourself using this system, perhaps build these systems, perhaps print the 3D parts that I've designed and posted for free, and be part of the food rising revolution that's launching right now. This is how we win. This is how we save our next generation of children. This is how we nourish the world. This is how we feed people. We give them the technology to feed themselves for pennies on the dollar, using high nutrient density, low-tech technology that can be used anywhere in the world. It's all decentralized, it's all grassroots, it's all available right now. We didn't need government grant money, we didn't need even a Kickstarter campaign, anything. We just did it, and now we're giving it to you. So thank you for watching. My name's Mike Adams, the Health Ranger for foodrising.org.